there is a sad injury update on Rey Mysterio. And now fans are wondering, is his career over? And what does Rey's son, Dominik, think about this terrible news? And was he involved in the vicious attack by Logan Paul on his father, Rey Mysterio? So why did this terrible tragedy happen to Rey Mysterio? Logan Paul called out Rey after his boxing match against Dylan Dennis. And Logan didn't mince words as he said, "I'm coming for you, Rey, and I'm going to take your U.S. title." Of course, Rey Mysterio won the U.S. title from Austin Theory. And Rey Mysterio has been a very popular U.S. champion. As we know, Logan Paul tried to take Roman's title from him, but Logan lost that match. As we know, Logan Paul wants a title in WWE. It doesn't matter if it's the world title, it doesn't matter if it's the U.S. title, he wants to be a champion. Whether he deserves it or not, he is going to go one-on-one with Rey Mysterio for the U.S. Championship at the 2023 Crown Jewel pay-per-view. The two recently went face-to-face and even shook hands. Logan Paul wasn't the nicest to Rey Mysterio, but it seemed like he was going to be a good sport. And Logan said, "May the best man win." And they seemed very cordial. But that all changed on the most recent episode of SmackDown, when Rey Mysterio was backstage watching a match involving the LWO, and Rey was cheering on his teammates, when out of nowhere, Logan Paul ambushed him and punched him from behind. This was a vicious, coordinated attack by Logan Paul, and Rey Mysterio did nothing to deserve this. Obviously, Logan Paul was trying to inflict serious damage onto Rey Mysterio prior to their match at Crown Jewel, and it shows just how badly Logan Paul wants Rey's U.S. title, and he will do anything to get it. And after SmackDown went off the air, we learned the tragic news concerning Rey Mysterio and the injury that he suffered. And now, let's get to the full details on this. Something very strange happened on the episode of SmackDown where Rey Mysterio was attacked by Logan Paul. Just minutes before the attack took place, the LWO had a tag team match involving Carlito teaming with Santos Escobar. But Rey Mysterio was advertised to be in this tag team match, but Carlito took his place. So why did this happen? Why would WWE advertise a tag match involving the LWO and Rey Mysterio, and then when it came time to have the match, Rey is nowhere to be seen? In fact, he's backstage watching a monitor. We now know that the reason why Rey Mysterio did not wrestle in this match against the Street Profits is because there is something very upsetting and disturbing going on behind the scenes at WWE, and they don't want you to know about it. Over the last year, Rey Mysterio has been plagued by injuries. Obviously, the last injury he suffered was a concussion during a match with Santos Escobar. It took a while for him to recover, but he did, and he went on to win the U.S. title. And fans were very excited to see Rey Mysterio's U.S. title run. But now it could be over before it ever really began. This is due to the vicious attack at the hands of Logan Paul backstage. Rey Mysterio was trying to cheer on his teammates wrestling against the Street Profits. So he was just backstage watching a monitor, and in an unprovoked attack, Logan Paul sucker punched Rey Mysterio from behind, and Rey Mysterio instantly went down. It looked like he was knocked out, as this punch from Logan Paul could have seriously injured Rey Mysterio. And now there are serious doubts about whether or not Rey Mysterio will be able to wrestle at the Crown Jewel pay-per-view against Logan Paul. Now, sometimes in professional wrestling, it's hard to tell what's scripted and what's real. What we do know is Rey Mysterio is indeed injured right now. This is a real injury. The question is, did Logan Paul injure Rey Mysterio? And the reason why there are questions about how Rey suffered this injury is because Rey Mysterio was advertised to wrestle in the tag match against the Street Profits. Instead, he was a spectator backstage. So why didn't Rey wrestle in this match? Well, some are saying that it's because Rey is currently injured, that he simply got injured from a match at some point in the last couple weeks. And they did the Logan Paul sneak attack to pretend that Logan injured Rey, and Rey didn't just get injured during some wrestling match. WWE likes to do this, where if somebody has a serious injury and they won't be able to wrestle for a while, WWE will do an injury angle where somebody gets steel steps dropped in their arm, they get a door slammed in their leg, and they're out for a month, 2 months, 3 months, when actually the injury wasn't caused by steel steps or a door, it was caused just by a normal move in a match. It's a boring injury. So WWE, to kind of spice it up, they'll do a storyline injury to explain why the wrestler is going to go away for a while. So now the question is, who injured Rey Mysterio? Was it Logan Paul, or was it somebody else? Well, the one person who wants to know the truth is Rey Mysterio's very own son, Dominik Mysterio. Now, we don't know if Dominik is sad to hear that his father's injured, or if he's happy. As we know, they have had a strained relationship, but Rey Mysterio has said that he will always love his son Dominik, and that he hopes one day they will reunite. But for now, Rey Mysterio has suffered a serious injury, as his future in WWE hangs in the balance. What are your thoughts about the vicious attack on Rey Mysterio by Logan Paul? And what are your thoughts about Rey Mysterio being injured? And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you are notified when we upload a new video.